Hey everyone, this time I have built a very good project called FLIC, which is form, link, and chat. So the project is basically provides shortening the URL, then serverless forms to operate the form without hosting the server. Then there is a chat support as well with the dashboard. So let's just get started. Let me go to the login page, and here I'll just log in with the user that is not existing. So if I'm logging in, then it will say user is not found. So let's just head over to the sign up page and let us create a user with a unique email address and a valid email address. Then if I register it, then the request will be sent to the particular email that you need to do the verification. So if you do the login without verification, then it will say that okay, your email is not verified. So let's just do verify our email, and let's just wait for a moment. So you see, it's saying that you are verified, and it will redirect to the login page in a moment. And you see, you'll also receive that you are verified on the Fleek. Now, let's just logging into the website, and now you'll be redirected to the dashboard of the Fleek, right? So here is the theme changer as well, so you can just play with it. Let me just create a form, and I'll show you the demo how you can get start and how to use a form in your static website. So simply I'll just create a form called new form, then let me just add the redirection URL. After submitting the form, the system will redirect to this particular page, right? And let's just add a custom message at hi hello, and let us submit it. And you see the form is created with the new form, and currently we don't have any responses, right? So you just go to the details part, and then you just need to copy this form, right? And it's not like you can use only these fields. The number of fields you want, you can, whatever you feel you want, you can add it, right? There is no limit of the fields that you can put in this form. And let me just open the paste file, and here I'll just kind of add that form which I copied from that snippet. The main thing is you need to add the action part, the unique URL that is mentioned there. Then method should be the post, and each field should have the name, right? Let's say whatever you have, like email or message or the name as well. So let me just add another field as FF, and here we go. So now I'll open this taste, and you see I have three fields, right? Let me just add those fields, and let's see what's the type. We need to type as a text, yes, and let us add it, and here is our message. So it will verify, and then the default message will appear here, and it will redirect in 5 seconds to that targeted URL. So you see I mentioned this 0x, right? So it is there, and you will be able to see that response in this dashboard, right? And similarly, once like you created the form, then it will also send them details of like the form that you have created, and you'll also get the response which that form has been, like whatever you have added in that form, that all the field will be sent to your email as well, and you'll also be able to see the response in the dashboard as well, right? Now, if you go to the settings, then you can even change the redirection URL. You can even set the custom message. You can even set the form title, and even if you want to, disable the form, you can just do directly from here, or you can even, close the email notifications as well. And like once you click on the save changes, the forms will be updated, and the changes will be reflected here in the form, right? So yeah, that was like I think pretty much regarding the form. So and the one more thing, like you won't be able to update the data, the settings in the form settings after, like before or after 10 minutes. You need to wait to change the settings just to optimize the APIs and to get the load traffic, right? Um, so yeah, let me just create the links. So it's kind of a bitly functionality. So let me just create let's say a URL then this destination URL with this, and the link title, let's say first, and let me add the title, the custom pack. So I think it is already existing, and you won't be able to create it, right? But if you add a unique custom pack, then it will say valid, and now you'll be able to create it. So you see it is created, and this is your shortened URL, right? Like further I'll change it to l.flick.text slash this slug, but currently I haven't separate out the architecture of handling the URL. So it's currently having the route of slash l and slash this slug, right? So if you go to that URL, then that URL will crunch down the data, and then it will redirect to that particular destination URL. So you see the URL that I added there. So yeah, I think it was the thing. And you see, if you again go to the link page, then you see the click count would be updated to 1, right? In the further, like I'll also add the analytics part in form, links, and chat, but currently it's remaining. And one more thing in the link, that you will be able to create the QR codes in whatever fashion you want. I mean, let's if I generate it, then you see the QR code is generated. You can create a number of QR code you want, right? So that's not the limit. And if you go to the settings, then you can also change the custom back and destination URL as well, and the link title. And if you want to disable that link, just click on just check it off and just save it. And if you'll again go to this particular URL, then you see no such URL exists. The error will be there. Right, so if you again click on link active, then I think the URL will be active again, right? So yeah, and the main the other the main functionality is chat. So let's just create a new chat, and let's just add the department. So this is basically the future enhancement would be like I'll also support the departments, multiple user. You can also create a group of user as well, right? For the organization, right? So that's the future part. So let me just this would be the default question, like while you are offline, like in the chat support, and set the priority to high, like whatever you want, right? So just submit it. So you see the chat is created. Now you just go to the this details part, and you just need to copy this, right? And now I have created this FLIC and hyphen SDK npm package that you can see here. So basically, you need to import this chat component from the FLIC SDK. You can even install with this npm FLIC SDK, right? And add that chat component to anywhere, right, in which page you want, right? And just change that chat ID to that particular the ID that is mentioned here, right? And now just save it, and let's me run this next project. I mean, you can also add this in the Angular, in the React, in whatever JS framework you want, right? And let me just open it. So let's just wait for a moment. Meanwhile, you can also see the responses of those chats, right? And if you see the page that like whenever link is created or chat is created, like you'll get this HTML email, right? So you see like the agent is offline, and the default message that we have set there would be here. So what's your name and email, right? So let's just add message and gmail.com. So now this message will be sent to the server, and server will reply to the default message that thanks for sending your details and will reply soon. Currently, I'm just supporting the offline mode only, but soon I'll integrate the socket functionality here. And once when the user will be online, then you will be able to communicate directly with the representative of that particular organization, right? And now once this message will be sent, you can also get the response on the chat, like whatever details that we have received, right? You see this was the message and this was the reply, and similarly you will be able to see the responses here as well. So let's just check it. You see this was the message, and even you can delete it as well from here. So, and you can also go in the settings and change the details and additional notes, whatever you want, right? If the chat is disabled, what to disable you want to like if you want to disable the chat, you can disable it from here as well. And you can also disable the email notifications from here as well, right? So once you save changes, it will be updated, and currently the plugins are in development. So let me go to the profile. So now you can update the bio and get the profile from here, right? And here are the preferences. So currently all the email notification would be enabled by default. But even you can, this would be having the higher priority, right? So if you disable this notifications, then all the communication to you will be disabled, right? Only security communications would be there, right? And now if you see the dashboard, then you'll be able to see the states of your FLIC and the recently opened or like created the things that you have done in industry, right? And you will also be able to receive the announcement from the FLIC, right? There will be like the topic and the announcement will be there, right? And soon I'll also create the billings part. So there would be like starter plan, like without any pricing, and there would be a premium plan for creating unlimited links, chats, and forms, right? So I think you hope you like this project. And yeah, one more thing, like I'll also create the notifications thing from here. So that's also remaining. But I think yeah, this was pretty much an very cool project that I built in this 2 months. So yeah, I hope you like this project, and please use this project for once, and let me know in the comment section what are your thoughts on this project. So yeah, thank you so much.